Yeah, well, this one really does promise to be a blockbuster tie. Fedor Gorst, the world #1, the winner of the US Open, the Masters, and the World Championship this year, taking on Mr. Dependable at the Mosconi. Hanoi Open champion in 2023, of course, Jayson Shaw. To get this feisty affair underway, let's head to Carboys and Philly 8.
Abigail, thank you. Yeah, feisty, but also fabulous. There's nothing like a rivalry, and this one is not manufactured. Also in the Mosconi Cup, Cole, you know better than anyone, it's all about momentum, and right now there's no denying it's on the side of the hosts.
Yeah, without a doubt, I couldn't agree more, Phil. And the start of this match here, Jayson Shaw broke off, and he scratched, so ball in hand for Fedor Gorst. All the balls look to be in the open as well. Just got to make sure you get the speed right on this shot. It was all about the speed. That was a shocker.
If you're going to come up short, not go too far, that's the one thing you couldn't afford to do.
Extension call.
Missed a bit of a trick there for me. He could have left the cue ball on the left side of the table, just kind of to the left of the 8 ball. I'm worried about position to the pink 4. He tried to get too close to this red 3 ball. Not the start you wanted. Gonna have to play safe now. 3 balls going near the 9. There could be some sort of 9 ball. Some sort of 9 ball action. Well, you can see the 3 head on. So he will not be chasing the 9.
In his first rack in the team match earlier, Gorst missed the 3 ball twice. One of them from similar range to this. And with so many balls to hide behind, you can't blame him for being conservative.
Yeah, he's got the hook. It's an easy hook. Just because of where the purple and the pink ball and the 8 ball are. Such a big wall of balls to get the hook. Jason's looking, trying to come 2 rails inside. He even had a look at the 9 ball. He had a look at the 9. Well, I tell you what, that was a good effort, Phil, that wasn't it? He got really close to that.
Yeah, it's an okay East fluke, the 3 in the end, but one has to say, if you're neutral, as we are, I think the slice of fortune in the team match definitely favoured the USA.
What's going on here? What is going on here with this shot? I feel like I'm in a bit of a dream here. I'm amazed he didn't go for the pull. Let's have a look what he played here. I have no clue what he was attempting there, Phil, do you?
As you say, it was all a blur with no particular logic.
He's all over the show, Gorst. He's absolutely all over the show. I mean, if he had some angle on that shot, why didn't he just top the cue ball through? Why try and hold it?
Foul stroke.
Well, when a jump shot malfunctions for Fedor Gorst, you know he's struggling.
And please start the clock.
Yeah, obviously Fedor Gorst has achieved so much on the pool table at such a young age, but he doesn't have a whole lot of experience in the Mosconi Cup, does he, Phil? And he's not really played well in any of them, in fairness.
obviously you need a certain level of ability to be on this stage, but being a consistent high-level winner sometimes doesn't translate. 17 previous Mosconi Cups for Shane Van Boening, 3 victories. Shaw's both. He's a wonderful team player and he's had great success in his career. And he's had success in the first rack here. It was rather nervy. I think both players showed that. Gorst, more than eagle eye. There he is, the man who's had a 2024 to savour. You know, almost a century ago, one of America's great sportsmen was the amateur golfer Bobby Jones. In 1930, he won the US Open, the US Amateur and the British Amateur. It was called the Impregnable Quadrilateral. And if Gorst were on a winning team here, that would be Poole's version of the Impregnable Quadrilateral. World Masters, World Nineball Championship in Saudi Arabia, the US Open, and then Mosconi Cup glory. It's still got to be achieved, but if it is, it's one of the great chapters in pool history.
Yeah, I agree, Phil, but he's going to have to book his ideas up because this has just been a horror start for Gorst. Didn't even get over the round 7, fluked the 9 ball, but he didn't hit the lowest ball first, so the 9 then goes on the spot.
And I think it's fair to say that he's definitely one of the best jumpers in the world, so when that particular shot goes astray, you know that he's feeling it a little.
Yeah, it was actually the previous shot, wasn't it? Where it all went wrong for Gorst. The European fans, Jayson Shaw's sister, loving life in Florida. Not many European fans have made the trip across the pond, Phil. A little surprise, usually they're well-travelled.
Yeah, I would say, as a percentage of the crowd, the European fans, the smallest percentage for any American Mosconi Cup, would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I'd be surprised if there's 50 European fans here, to be honest. Oh, this is a decent break. And as so often, when you've made a mess of the previous rack, you don't really get an easy layout or an easy shot the very next rack. It's almost like you've got to graft that little bit harder for the pool gods to get back on your side. Got work to do here, as Fedor.
Just going back to the fans, the European fans, small in number, and the strength of the American team as well this year. I think it would be one of the great Mosconi Cup achievements if Europe were to defend.
Even the safety shot's gone wrong there. Look, he's left Shaw wide open. He's got options, safety. He may play the bank. Yeah, he's going for the bank. He's made the bank.
Carl, you can read the signs from up here. There's no doubt Jayson can read them down there. He must be thinking, I've got him.
Yeah, me and Abby just before this match when we were still at the table, I did make a point of saying, you know, Gorst might be the number 1 player on tour and he holds the big 3, but this is Shaw's arena. It doesn't matter whether it's in America or in Europe. He is up for this. I was with Jason's father last night for a good few hours. Charlie Shaw, and Charlie said to me, he says, oh, my boy's not well. He's crazy, my boy. Told me 3 weeks ago on the phone, he's not going to miss a single ball.
Well, he did miss that 9. And for the 3rd match in succession, the nightcap last night, the first this afternoon, and now this one, Europe are 2-0 up. But a note of caution. Last night, Skylar Woodward came back from 2-0 down to win 5-2. And we've just seen the team go USA's way. from 2-0 down, so Shaw knows he can't take his foot off the pedal yet. Well, I think in any match in the Mosconi, if you're 4-0 up, you can't take your foot off the pedal. It is such a volatile format, and that's what makes it so enticing to watch.
Don't scare the wood with the captain, he's saying to Fedor Gorst. Maybe he's saying, any chance, pal? Any chance of playing like you've played in the Masters, the US Open, and the World Championships? Come on, what are you doing?
Shaw looks very stern. He wants this so badly.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you? You can see it in both players there. Gorst looks worried. He's wondering what has happened in the opening 2 racks here. He's bemused. He had ball in hand in rack 1. Let's not forget, Shaw broke off and scratched. Ball in hand and only potted 1 ball, Phil. You'd have potted more, Phil.
I told you to stop exaggerating. What about the Shaw break here?
Oh, he's missed the 1 ball. Possible bank shot here for Fedor into the centre pocket. Feel like the cue ball would go off 2 rails to miss the purple 5. Certainly looks on. Decided to send the cue ball into the purple, that's fine as well. It was all about getting position on the blue too, which he has done.
Yeah, the position of the 5 really helped as a buffer zone in that regard.
It's difficult to see what angle he's got in. I don't know if the cue ball will avoid the pink ball. Oh, that's a good shot. That is a very good shot. He had to use the edge of the pink ball.
Extension call.
Yeah, he's got a decision to make here. Does he play the easier positional shot, but then that might make the next shot a little trickier, or does he risk coming down the left side of the table, which would leave a better angle on the pink ball to get back up for the purple 5? I think he's going to come down. Yeah, that's why he stumped it in. He wants to come lower. Not really done that, so now he's going to have a straight draw shot coming all the way back. He's very good at this type of shot, but he has put the extension on the cue.
So often when he's playing for himself, he is Mr. Cool in the most high-pressure situations. That's what he needs to channel here. That icy determination. That bottle. Sometimes hyped matches don't live up to expectations. You get the feeling this one will.
No substitute, Phil, for potting balls. to get the back arm going. It's not easy to settle in these race to fives in the Mosconi Cup. You almost never do really settle. So just getting his hand on the table here and just knocking a few balls in. Should have won the first rack with ball in hand. He didn't.
The Ghost knocking in the 9, refusing to allow the first couple of racks to get under his skin. Shaw still leads, but only 2-1. This superb singles continues shortly.
Let's move, let me knock it up. Not gotta let me know I'll stick up. Up in the middle, gotta heat it up. Got a taste for the game, now I eat it up. We crazy, this how we live it. Nobody told me nothing, none of me my mistakes.
You want to make it, then you can take it, but you better get in the zone.
Have been 2-0 up in the last couple of matches. Unable to convert that. This time 2-0 up again, but Fedor struck in rack 3.
Not seen a golden break yet. The crowd was getting very excited there.
Do you remember that time at the World Masters when we had an absolute explosion of golden breaks and we were all kind of worried that this was going to be the new thing?
Yeah, I think it was Max Lechner who made 3 very similar golden breaks in a particular match.
Thankfully, they've now become a rarity. We like to see the odd one, but not too many.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point we will see a golden. It's always intriguing to see kind of what time it comes in a match as well. That's the push out.
So if you're new to 9-ball pool, a golden break basically is when you break off and the 9-ball finds its way into a pocket. The 9-ball's found its way into that pocket. Creativity, excellence, shot making from Eagle Eye. That was absolutely on purpose, folks.
What a shot he has played there. I don't know what he was shouting into the crowd, but something was going on. Look, he's fired up.
You know what they say, Carl, don't poke the bear. Don't try and clip the wings of the eagle.
Purposely played, went for the bank as well.
Well, in sport, it's all about two things. It's about visualization and execution. Shaw got both to perfection. Certain personalities are made for this kind of environment. And Jayson Shaw, a proud Scot who lives in Connecticut, is perfectly suited.
Well, I've just had confirmation. Someone in the crowd said, have you been on Joe Rogan, Jayson Shaw? And then Jayson makes the 9 and he was shouting, I should be, I should be. You can just see it, can't you, Phil? He is absolutely pumped for this match. He really is.
Thank you, rank 5. Team Europe to break. Leading 3 ranks to 1.
Early call this, too early, but he's been the MVP twice before, Shaw. You wouldn't rule out a third.
Well, this is interesting. This would be a big shot to take on the combo, because look where the purple 5 is. It's not exactly over the pocket. There's a lot of distance. It's quite thin. Probably played as safety. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not exactly how he played it. Trying to use this 3-ball, the red 3 that is, to get cover. He has got cover. Jayson's bringing the short stick as well. He's going to play the swerve shot, try and kick and stick. Oh, very good. Very good. The old kick and stick.
Appreciated with a smattering of applause. Grudgingly appreciated.
Extension call.
It's a nasty one, this. Unlike the previous safety from Fedor, using the red 3, that just lay natural. This doesn't. That's why he's took an extension. He's having a good look. It's a funny shot, this one. Yeah, just played a shot really to bide some time, hoping that Jayson's next visit would leave Fedor something a little more obvious. How's the pace of the cue ball? It's pretty good.
This is only Gorst's third singles representing the USA. The first 2 were last year. He lost them both. Very good. Very good indeed.
Don't know if he's got. Yeah, he might be going for the bank. He is going for the bank.
Yeah, going for the bank, but investing wisely in the cue ball. So will the jumping abilities of Gorst return? Well, he's got cover.
Yeah, he has got cover. He'll take that, will Fedor. Jayson's sizing up this one rail kick, but you've got to hit the blue 2 very thin to pot it. There you see, you can get a good look at what he's faced with here. If he doesn't hit this thin, he's not going to pot it. Probably leave it near the pocket. Oh, he's hit it too full. Where's the cue ball going to finish? Wow, both players having a bit of fortune on the blue 2 here.
It's just the way this game is configured. So often you see a tactical battle on the 2.
Probably try and pot this ball, actually, looking at where it lies. Well, everybody got excited there. That was mighty close to going in. It just flicked the purple 5. Jayson won't care. Europe won't care.
I think that cheer was more out of hope than expectation. It was such a tiny gap to get past the 5.
that shot there from Jay shows how pumped he is. He just can't contain his adrenaline. Cue ball's fired up towards the top rail.
And when you see him perform like this, under the most acute pressure, you think, how is 2024 individually pretty much passed him by? He won the Super Billiard Expo Players' Championship. That's been it, really.
Yeah, he has the ability to kind of get involved with the crowd, doesn't he? Rack 'em up, he shouts. Jayson Shaw is about to get himself on the hill.
Last week, Jayson Shaw was playing golf in Florida. Now he's playing pool seriously and reacting with the crowd. The more they have a go at him, the more he responds, and he does have a cheering section. It's a small one, but a vocal one nevertheless. This is Shaw's theme song. Makes him feel good. He's so expressive at the table as Jayson Shaw. It can be 10 o'clock on a Monday morning, it can be here at the Mosconi. That was because the crowd were oohing and ahhing when a ball nearly didn't go. Yeah, last week in St. Augustine, he was playing golf at a golf course called the King and the Bear, co-designed by Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer. We wondered going into this match who would be the king and who would be the bear. Well, right now, Eagle Eye is one rack away from being thrown on the throne as the king. And in a Mosconi Cup environment, he's played royally so often.
Yeah, that's the section of European fans that have made it across the pond.
We must also remember when he won the World Nineball Championship in such fine style in Saudi Arabia. Particularly early on in that tournament, Gorst was a recovery machine. This is not over.
Where's the cue ball going to go? Oh, it's going close. Is he going to get a shot on the blue too? I think he may just be able to spin this ball in. Yeah, he's having a look at the potting angle, so he's okay. Chance for Gorst here. All the balls are in the open.
What a difficult road, though, it is back into contention in this match when you consider with an alternate break format. Shaw will break in rack 7, and if it goes that far, at Hill Hill.
That's okay, you can play this in the top right. You're just going to make sure he gets an angle on the brown 7. Don't want to start landing funny on that ball, because you've got to get back down table for the 8 ball.
Extension pull.
So it's all about angles now. Looking right down the line of where Jayson Shaw is sat. Yeah, that's fine. It's got a nice angle.
Looks like a break and run out. Even the inspirational Shaw powerless when he's sitting down. You know one thing, Fedor Alexeyevich Gorst will not wave the white flag. Fact remains though, Shaw remains very much in the driver's seat. 4-2 on the hill, one rack away from regaining Europe's lead.
Listen up, this is how we do it. Got the power and we're not afraid to use it. Dreaming big, yeah, we gotta have it. Hey, we got the magic, flying high, we can take the pressure. You can try, but we'll let
You can take it, but you better get in the zone.
But I tell you what, a victory here for Gorst would be one for the ages because he was 4-1 down. Shaw will be hoping to put a stop to that. Oh, and that break off greatly helps. What a layout this is, Carl.
Yeah, it was a good break. Made the one in the side again. He's actually breaking from quite a central position in the box. A lot of the players sort of go to the corner. Surely Jayson Shaw doesn't make a mess of these. Well, he tried in the very first ball, but it's fell.
Well, that was the pocket where Skylar Woodward almost missed that very simple 9 last night. Thankfully, it's been friendly to both of them, to both captains.
Yeah, he's jacked up here. He's just trying to draw it back, I believe. A bit fortunate, he knows that. But it's kind of, the work's done now. Just look at where the balls are.
The only thing I will say, quite often this year, going around on the tour in the big major events, Shaw has missed some balls that defy belief.
Well, he's not missing from here, Phil. He's pumped up, he knows it's a big point. Having just lost that team match the way they did.
Well, I think one of the great narratives of this year's Mosconi Cup so far, both captains are leading by example, delivering on the table.
This is good. This is very good. Get him down there. Why not?
Jayson Shaw, Eagle Eye, fantastic in Florida. What a victory for him. And of course, overall it means Europe, the defending Mosconi Cup champions, are back in front at 4 points to 3. That is the Shaw strut. And Jayson deserves it. The World Nineball champion, the World Masters champion and the US Open champion was decidedly second best. As the European jig is seen again. Momentum is switched and Ashley is about to speak to the hero.
Captain Jayson Shaw, beating world #1 and regaining the lead for Team Europe. I think the fans are happy. Are you happy?
A little bit. No, he struggled in the match. I played almost perfect. It's just the way it goes in a race to 5. You've seen in the team match a couple of rolls and they won the match, but it's short races. Anything can happen. Just delighted to get the win, and let's go Europe!
It felt like you had to utilize your safety play as well against Fedor.
Yeah, just try and lock him up, get him stuck to balls, not let him jump. Obviously, his jumping's amazing, so just try to keep it tight and just play for every ball.
And you just mentioned the fans, Team Europe, they're here supporting you every step of the way, and you're really playing up to the crowd. You just thrive in this environment, don't you?
Yeah, I don't care what happens. They can shout whatever, I'll just play better, that's it.
And next up, I've got to ask you, you paired yourself with Mickey Kraus in the next doubles match. Why have you done that?
Well, we played in Asia, and I can help him a little bit in there, make sure he's doing the right thing. So for me, that's a good pairing, and looking forward to this next match. Let's go, boys.
Aren't we all? Congratulations. Team Europe taking the lead.
Well, it's hard to catch your breath here at the moment. 9-ball of the highest quality, and you won't want to go anywhere, because after the break, Jayson Shaw will be back out on the table.